Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and today we're going to be playing Aperture Desk Job, the recently released free little demo from Valve that is meant to be sort of a tutorial for just the controls of the Steam Deck, but you can play this with a controller on the PC, and I've heard that this is pretty good for the short time it lasts, and that it kind of serves as a good tease for what Valve could potentially do with Portal other than just make games with a portal gun. So this seems to take place in old Aperture before it was Aperture Science, and we are going to be a product tester / raider, I guess. I don't really know much else about this. Let's get in here. This is just going to probably be one video to play through this. I don't think it's very long. It's like half an hour maybe. But I'm ready for a good dose of some more Portal humor.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Competence Center for our most gifted employees. I'm Cave Johnson, and if you're hearing this, you are exceptional. No, don't be bashful. It's true. No false modesty.
We can look around, but that's it.
Let's get started.
Also, this is running on
Look at all those tubes.
Source 2, so it looks very good.
Every one of them's taking something important to a genius who's going to use it to change the world forever. A genius just like you.
We haven't really gotten
How are you
a
gonna
dedicated
change the world? Well, that's up to you.
desktop game
History will
using
remember
Source
what you
2.
do here
I think
today.
Alex is the only
Do
full-length
not
game
let us,
that did.
and by us, I mean all of us, all of humanity, down. So congratulations. You are about to take part in the greatest science adventure at the greatest applied sciences company on Earth.
What's going on with that chicken
It's
there?
important work.
Combat mantises.
You are just the genius to do it.
We need
God
gasoline
gave you
blood to
these
fight them.
gifts. I'm giving you the opportunity to use them. Well, here's your lab. I don't mind telling you, we're excited up here. Moon landing excited. Newton, Einstein.
Wait a minute.
Now you.
That's not right. I think I put the wrong tape in. Hold on.
Good luck, world's best science.
Okay, here we go.
You, in the overalls. Get to work, or you're fired.
They don't give out overalls anymore. Anyway, my name's Grady. You can call me that. I mean, let's do introductions later. You should really already be... Honestly, I'm surprised you're not fired already. Anyway, you are a product inspector. That is your inspection desk. There in front of you, you will be inspecting, doesn't say. Anyway, something is going to come down the conveyor belt, whatever it is. Make sure it works. Once you've done that, keep doing that. That's the whole job. Anyway, just remember, the important thing is to have fun on your own time before you come in. Otherwise, it's just, it's real bad here. It's fine. You'll probably be fine. Good luck.
I like Brady already. Got some great voice acting on him. Okay, so it wants me to do something with the face buttons, but it doesn't say what. D-pad. Left stick, right stick, R1, L1. There appears to be a mantis on my desk. Oh no, there it goes. Okay. Gotta do all the tests. Make sure the buttons are all working on my Steam Deck that I don't have. Now, what do you think this Aperture toilet does? Does it, like, vacuum the poop right out of you? Because that's what it looks like it does. For when you're in a hurry, and you don't want employees taking a shit on your time. Now, I'm guessing this is going to go comically wrong at some point, and one of these toilets are going to, like, explode. It does come with a bidet, which, in the U.S., would make this a revolutionary toilet.
I left the volume down. Hold on.
Zip, zap, zop. That is how you inspect a toilet. I hope you were paying attention because I'm not saying any of that twice. Look, it's not rocket science. It's not even toilet science. Here's everything you need to know. See that light on the wall? If that light goes on, you're fired.
Okay, good. You heard the important part. Wait, hold on. Have they all been smoking? You know what? It's not our job to test if the toilet's on fire, right? Just do your regular thing like normal. Move it down the line, and then it's somebody else's problem.
I like this very kind of
You think your job's bad? I mean,
primitive rig they've got for the personality
do
cores.
you hear that? Hold on, let me take a look. Yeah, keep testing it. I think there's a jam in here.
Is that helping? You see anything moving in there?
Test it again. I'm gonna watch and see what happens. Can you get me out of here, please? Thank you.
I can't. I'm not allowed to get up from my desk.
Can you get me out of here, please? Nope. I'm just wet now.
I was gonna try blasting him out with the bidet.
So, I am made of metal. I mean, this is like you're just spraying me with acid. I know you probably don't realize this, but you just keep spraying me. Nope.
Wait, I think I got it this time.
Ow. No. That's just pushing me deeper in.
I'm actually surprised Grady can fit in that toilet bowl now.
Are you pressing something? Try pressing something. For the record, I am not claustrophobic. I just don't want to be in here. I think that's completely reasonable.
See, like, this is one of those Stanley Parable situations where you want to just keep pushing it and seeing how far they'll keep having dialogue.
Also, keep an eye on that fire light, you know. If it goes on, I need to know.
I guess it's not really squishing him in, it's just squishing the whatever that thing is.
What is your plan? Is your plan to just push me out the other end? Because it's not working. Nope. Okay, look, I get it. It is funny. It's hilarious. But it's also crushing me to death.
Those cores are tougher than that. You need to incinerate them to destroy them.
Ow. It's working. Keep pressing the button. Huh? Just test it. Get it out of here.
I'm sure that's not a problem for this toilet.
Whoa. So
We didn't need those.
I think we're in a lot of trouble here. Now, I also think we're going to be rich because I think you just admitted something. Okay, here's what we are going to do. I'm going to go work on this in secret. Just you go back and pretend to go back to work, right? Like it's gotta look good. I mean, just pretend the most you've ever. You know what? Just go back to work, actually. Yeah, that works.
All right.
I'll be back.
Let's blow up. Okay, we're just not going to fuck with that toilet anymore. I mean, the ammunition pipe ran out, so I'm sure nothing bad's going to happen now. Also, it's dumping water into the toilet that has no piping attached to it, so that water's just running right down through the bottom. Wow, we still have a job 6 months later? I guess we've been doing toilets this whole time. They didn't even give us a new product.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. First off, you did awesome pretending to calibrate all those toilets. The best. All right, are you ready for this? Presenting. You gotta press the button. Presenting. Press the button. Presenting.
I wonder if there's a box of recycled props up there to indicate they didn't actually reuse any props in this.
Press the button. No, not those buttons. Press the new button. Yeah, the one that's lit up.
Classic Half-Life sounds as well.
Press the button. So you did a great job pressing those buttons before, but we're done pressing those now. Forget about those buttons. We're pressing this. Presenting
all right.
The Aperture Science Turret. Go on. Take it for a spin.
It's a turlet.
The controls are right there on your desk. Yeah, and I haven't even shown you the best part. Here's the best part.
Is it that it shoots?
Left trigger to open the wings. Right. You gotta have the wings open, or it just shoots all its insides out, you know? I should have made that more clear. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, this is legitimately funny. Like, they have not forgotten how to write Portal yet. surprisingly.
Left trigger to open the wings.
Considering most of the
Right
people
stick
have left
to
Valve
aim,
that did the
and
writing.
Right trigger to shoot.
But some of them
Give it a
came
shot.
back.
Left trigger to open the wings. Right stick to aim. Shooting. You know what though? I mean, you're definitely going to kill yourself with it pointed at you like that. So let me just.
I was
turn it
about to
around.
shoot myself next.
All right, shoot again. Don't worry, it's safe. I mean, this time. This time it's safe. Last time it wasn't. You almost died.
I was also going to shoot Grady, because I'm sure he can handle it.
Wow! Holy moly, man. That is great! Oh, man, the turret broke. That was the only one.
Is this going to secretly be the origin of the turret?
Don't even worry about it, because here's what I've actually been working on. Ta-da! Introducing the Mark II. This is what I spent most of the 6 months on. It was 1 month for the first turret, and then like 5 for this bad boy. Oh man, you gotta take my picture with this. The desk should have a camera built into it.
So this is something
Are you
the
taking a
engineer
picture?
would have built. Okay, it wants me to use the Steam screenshots.
Okay, good. Moment recorded for all the history books. Now for the fun part. You are gonna take it for a spin. Here, let me turn it around. Okay, normally I'd walk you through everything, but I think you get it. Let's just open everything at once and see what happens. Okay, go crazy. Oh, wow, right? Oh, this is great. This thing shoots so good. Okay, a part fell off. Keep going, though. All right, something else fell off. You can still shoot everything else.
It's
Don't
great
even
that
worry
that
about
stuff all has physics, though. Okay, I'm shooting the other gun with it. What's this do?
it. Okay, quite a bit's falling off. Okay, go crazy. All those controls do something. Keep shooting. You're not doing this. This is a structural engineering problem. It's on me. You're doing great.
That gun on the top right doesn't
I'm
actually do anything.
99% convinced of that now. It even looked cheap when I bought it. I remember looking at it like, spend the extra $1. And yep.
Oh,
here
no,
we
there you
are.
go. You can shoot that one, too. Now, knowing Aperture, there was nothing but toilets in any of those boxes. And, like, plutonium.
Wow. All right. So some of the stuff I put on there just didn't work. Most of it, like 90%, or even higher maybe. But some of it worked great. So all we have to do is keep the great stuff, and then we can. So, okay. That's the police.
The police, but not the firelight.
So, one of us needs to streamline this turret, right? And one of us needs to take the fall for shooting up the warehouse. Because this is a lot of damage, and they're going to look into this. Which job do you want? How about I fix a turret, and you take... Yeah, I'll do that part. Remember, if anyone asks,
I like
you
that he
don't
even
know
made a
me,
screen for it down
okay?
there.
Don't say anything.
And that we have these archaic CRT, like, monitor screens. But we also have an AI core. Although, there's all the mantises in their little mantis town. They've been flourishing and thriving after the mantis experiments. Am I in Aperture jail now?
Hey, well, I mean, wow. You are the best. Thanks for keeping your mouth shut and doing your time.
18 months later.
It was way more time than either of us were expecting. I don't know what was in those boxes we blew up, but they were, wow, were they mad. Anyway, I promise you're not going to regret this. Now let's get you out of here.
Maybe this is secretly also why Aperture went
faithfully
broke.
observe the rules of the institution. Offender has been granted supervised early release. Please sign for your possessions. Inmates' possessions are as follows. Desk 1. Inmate must state their name, print their name, then sign their name.
Even here, we were
After the tone,
testing out one of those toilets over in the corner. Name. No? I don't know if it actually recorded anything.
Type your name.
Also, the Steam Deck doesn't have a keyboard, does it?
Type your name. Moving on. Now, sign your name.
Use mouse to sign. Oh, great. Oh, man. This is as bad as when I have to fucking sign for mail. Excellent.
As a condition of supervised early release, parolee and desk agree to report within 15 days.
Hey, don't listen to her. You don't need to worry about reporting to your parole officer. Guess who spent the last 18 months getting his probation agent license through the mail? Yep, me. That's right. I'm your parole officer. I mean, not just you. I'm managing like 7 guys on parole right now, but they're basically reintegrated back into society. Well, not Tony. He's struggling a little, but anyway, that's all I was doing. I got something to show you. Let's get out of here.
It is never too late to mend. You are both free to go.
Oh, bring your desk. Okay. I streamlined the turret while you were gone. Introducing the Mark III. Ta-da!
What about all the other junk going by in the back?
And just kept the stuff that worked. I mean, it was totally over-engineered, so it just does one thing now. It shoots. It didn't need a satellite dish. That was just dumb. Here, try it on these appliances I found. They were just lying around in the housewares research department in a locked room.
Was it the kitchen?
I like that tattoo on your neck. Did you do it yourself? It's like is it a dragon holding a knife? It's nice. The more I look at the tattoo, the more
I think we ran out of ammo?
We should both have it. Because then we'd be tattooed.
Oh, there we go.
Anybody would gonna look at us and know we are friends. I think you give me the same tattoo. Would that be weird? It would be weird having the same exact form. Alright. I'll think of it. What about like a robot arm coming out of the side of my head and it's holding a wrench? So you got the dragon and the knife, and mine's similar, but more robot themed. Man, that'd be so cool. Oh, speaking of being cool,
One box just
I've
got
got
yeeted.
something even better to show you. Gyroscopic controls. It's real easy. Just pick up the desk, tilt it around to aim, and keep that thumb on the right thumbstick. And you shoot with the right trigger like normal. Go on, try it.
Okay, so obviously I don't have gyroscopic controls because this is not a Steam Deck.
It's real easy. Just pick up the desk, tilt it around to aim, and keep that thumb on the right thumbstick.
But it says keep that thumb on the right
Shoot
thumbstick,
with the right trigger,
implying that it doesn't
Go on, try
actually have gyroscope controls.
How much did the tattoo hurt when you did it to yourself? Did you have the proper tools? I would bet not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You probably had to heat up a pin with the lighter or something? That sounds pretty awesome. Another tattoo idea I just had, instead of a robot hand coming out holding a wrench, what if it was like a skeleton hand? You know, so you're looking at it like, what's he trying to say? Is he human on the inside, or does he have like a skeleton trapped in him?
Grady, you don't have to worry about
You know what?
the tattoo being painful because robots can experience pain, but they're unable to vocalize it.
I'll find a pen.
So I won't have to care if you get injured by your
Everything
tattoo.
checks out. This thing is perfect. I think we're good to go here.
But yeah, this feels
So,
like a
I was saving the
a
best
tech
for last.
demo.
But while you were in jail,
For Source
I got
2
us a
as
meeting
well.
to show our turret to Cave Johnson. That's right, the owner of the company. No pressure, but if he likes this, he's gonna make us rich forever.
And it feels like so far,
Are you ready?
the only thing
Let's
they've
go.
been doing with Portal for the last, 8 years is either giving the license to other people for Bridge Constructor or making tech demos, because they made a bunch of VR tech demos set in Aperture as well. And it feels like it's just been kind of delegated to that. So I'm hoping that this is an indication that they want to do something with Portal as well. And I'll be honest, I don't really want a Portal 3. I don't think we need a Portal 3, but they could do other things than just
What do you
Portal
do
in the
this year,
Aperture
everybody?
universe.
I know what I'm gonna do is pay off the money I borrowed to make this turret. Like, immediately pay it off.
So it'd be nice to get a spin-off set in, like, past
Well,
Aperture
I
like
mean,
this,
whew, I'll be in some real trouble.
but of significant
Plus the
length.
VIG, I'll have to pay that too. Does it make sense to you that the VIG is more than what I borrowed in the first place? It doesn't seem like it. That's weird. Somebody overrode the controls. Hold on.
I don't think just fucking around with your eye angle is gonna help.
Huh. That's one of the appliances I stole from Housewares. Oh, jeez, it's got a gun! It's an ambush! Man, he got that turret good, huh? Good thing I brought a couple spares.
I was gonna say, I gotta fire before he fires, but give me a chance.
I knew it! It's the Housewares department! How did they find out about our atonement? I can't believe it! They stole our idea, and now they're gonna kill us with it. Housewares.
Well, this is unexpected.
They're never gonna stop ambushing us. I mean, it's not really an ambush anymore. We know they're coming, but I don't think they're gonna stop coming, though. We need to think of something else.
Does that one have a turkey in it?
I really think they're gonna keep coming for, like, basically forever.
I can't even aim at that one.
Let me get you a new turret. I didn't bring a ton of those, though. That might be my last one. Maybe 2 more.
I mean, Portal was an FPS without a turret section, and we know that that cannot be abided forever. So they finally decided to rectify that by adding a turret section.
Nice work. I got the elevator working again, but we have another 80 floors before we get to cave. We're not going to survive 80 ambushes in a row. Your desk should have some buttons on the underside of it. Those fire the rockets that got built into the desk. They put those on there standard now for safety reasons. So, if you hit all 4 buttons at once, it should rocket us up through all 80 levels real fast, and then up through the floor of Cave's office.
I'm not sure which 4 buttons he's talking about, though.
It's also just now occurring to me that there's no roof on this elevator. It's more of a platform. But
Automatic desk launch sequencer.
I think it was all 4 triggers.
here we go.
We are going to launch in 10, 9, 8.
Now, what are the odds this is going to launch us right into space
Flight configuration.
and not into his office? We're just going to keep going up.
We have liftoff.
We spent all that time in prison with the desk, and we didn't even learn all of its features.
Okay, really nice work. Good shooting. I think we're good from here. They probably gave up. I'd have given up by now.
Who's that over there?
Okay, let's go show this thing to Cave.
That bobblehead on the desk.
Also, I do have one quick confession. I didn't actually get an appointment with Cave Johnson.
That's a Mantis
I lied
man.
about that. But it turns out, I didn't know this, it turns out nobody's seen him in years. I did know it when I lied to you about our appointment, but it was still pretty new information. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie to you anymore.
What's all that stuff over on the left? I really wish I
Might
could
be
free cam
a
here.
millionaire recluse now, so be ready for that. There might be a lot of jars.
He might also just be a skeleton. He's probably been dead in here for years.
Mr. Johnson?
Dead of moon rock poisoning. That's just a moon rock.
Let's just go in. Mr. Johnson, are you here?
Hey there. It's me, Cave Johnson.
Oh, okay. It's his head, not a moon rock.
No, not behind the giant head. I am the giant head. I'm gonna level with you. A few years back, I got real sick. Body riddled with disease. I was a goner. Threw every dollar I had at it. Told those eggheads, hey, eggheads, make me live forever. Now, I know what you're thinking. You gave the smartest engineers on Earth a blank check to make you immortal. Hey, I can't talk over the sound of you shooting me. You want me to tell you why I'm a giant head or not? Right.
Sorry, sir.
Where was I? Giant head, riddled with disease, eggheads. Now I remember. Now, I know what you're thinking. You gave the smartest engineers on Earth a blank check to make you immortal, and this is what they came up with? A giant head? Off by a mile. No. They figured out how to put my consciousness in a computer. That's what's in the giant head. Their first plan was to put me in a regular brain-sized computer, then they'd put that in a robot body, and hey, presto. Well, turns out you can't fit an entire human mind in a computer that small. All I could do was tell time and know what my name was. So they kept making it bigger. Big enough to cram every last bit of me into this thing.
Pretty sure I need to shoot this.
Body, still under the head, somewhere, all crushed up. Couldn't support the weight. So the lab boys put me in the big head, switched me on, and I don't know, I panicked. Killed a few of them. Said I'd kill more if they ever came back. Honestly, I regret that now. Anyway, that was 4 years ago. Been trying to get somebody's attention ever since. Get their butts up here and end my suffering. Now, don't worry about me. It's been a full life, but we're done here. I'm itching for the next step. Heck, I'm excited about it. Don't even think of it as killing me. You're breaking me out of prison. I'm just data now. I need you to crack this big clay head open so I can spill out into the universe. So, what do you two eggheads got?
You are in luck. We actually came up here to show you our new invention.
Good stuff. Let's see it.
Show 'em, partner.
So I guess they did find out how to pour him into a computer,
I'm waiting.
but Carolyn still got put into one anyway.
It feels good to shoot at the boss, but it's what he wants.
Whoa, that'll work. I'll be honest, I thought you were two lunatics who dragged a toilet out here. You are genius.
He called us geniuses. We need to find his weak spot.
Son, this thing's made of clay. It's all weak spot.
Okay, never mind. I thought that was his, like, life support.
We're going, sir. Shooting him. Oh, no.
What?
You are made of metal, sir.
So shoot the metal. Working? In the head, I can't see.
It's working great, sir.
Well, clearly they can do some good destruction tech
You're
with
the eggheads.
Source 2.
I don't think it's working, but keep shooting. It's making him happy. Hey, you see that? I think that's his power source.
That's a fire hazard.
What do you think?
Up, here we go. Powering down. The great beyond. Boy, I'll give you two credit. That is one hell of an invention. You did it. You figured out how to end my suffering.
And thus we have
All right.
re-killed Cave Johnson to make sure that canon
Suffering
remains him
ended
being
in
dead.
3, 2.
Nope, just kidding. I'm still alive.
Backup power activated.
You're both fired. I'm gonna need your key cards. Just lay them down in front of the head. Not too close to the chin, or I won't be able to see them. Uh-oh.
Well, I guess we didn't kill him, and now he's going to be buried deep
know
in the
what?
facility.
It just occurred to me that the only person who knows Cave Johnson asked us to kill him is now dead. Yeah. Do you know what the punishment for murder is? They told us in parole officer school, you're not gonna like this, it's life. Your whole life in prison. We should leave. Don't touch anything. And bring the desk.
But the desk, we left the desk. The end of Mantis civilization. Months later, we're still trapped in here.
Morning, Charlie. It's me, Gary. Gary, your boss. Keep inspecting those toilets. Good work, good stuff. Good. Hey, it's just me, Grady. Yeah, just like yesterday. Man, this witness protection program is great. I don't know why we didn't turn state's evidence against those loan sharks in the first place. We don't have to pay any of the money back. We got cool new names. I like yours a lot, by the way. You know, come to think of it, you'd think they'd move us to another state or give us new jobs or something. Feels like everything is exactly the same, except our first names. You know what? They know what they're doing. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Charlie.
Really, Grady just won't let us leave, ever. Is this trapped in his zone? Is he resonating? He's learning to speak their language. Someday, this will evolve into the turret's love of orchestra. In the distant future. Well, that was great. Like, considering it's basically just a little controls tutorial for the Steam Deck, they definitely went overboard with it and made it something much better. And I think Grady was a great character. Like, I don't think they've really made a bad companion core yet. Or, not companion core, just AI core. Personality core, I guess. Nate Bargatz did a great job. I like that I'm in there too because I was Charlie. So yeah, I'm hoping that this indicates that they have something they're cooking up beyond just a cool tech demo. Because like I said, it feels like they've just relegated Portal to being their tech demo universe because of its whole science lab thing. Is that a cake? Is it a cake coming out of an old tape reel computer? Oh, I don't think we're done just yet. No, never mind. We're back in the main menu. Okay. Well, that was great. You know, it's nice that they sometimes acknowledge that this game universe still exists, even if they might not be doing anything with it, but fingers crossed that Valve will announce something that isn't just another VR thing. I mean, it's still better that they're making VR games than no games, but I'd rather that they don't just make VR games. Alex was great. I watched a playthrough of it. Couldn't play it myself because I don't have VR and I don't have a room that would fit VR. But it was great otherwise to watch someone else play, and I hope that we get something more out of them. Because this proves that obviously they can still write. They still know the universe. They haven't lost touch with it. Anyhow, thank you for joining me for this desk job, and I hope I'll see you in the future. I mean, I'm going to see you with some Portal anyway, because that's part of my ongoing Half-Life playthrough, since it is in the same universe. but hopefully I see you with some new Portal stuff at some point. But until then, y'all take care.